MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Jared Eichhoff will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he's set down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. Popped him up. Franco is there. And that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's 2-0 Washington. Sammy Solis gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Taylor is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he fouls this one off. Montero bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. And
a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
On to first, and there were two down. Striding forward for his first chance, Michael Franco. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting eighth, catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Sammy Solis.
Leading off for Washington, the pitcher number 36, Sammy Solis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
1 strike.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Now moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now is Adam Eaton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Count even now at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Harper, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Michael Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. The 4th coming up. It's 3-0 Washington.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there, base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phillies have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High in the air into shallow left center. Taylor coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Miguel Montero.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. And that's finally over for a strike. Fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Montero is retired to lead off the 5th. Digging in to try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Settling in now, Andrew Knapp, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Jared Eichhoff. He grounds it sharply to third. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Eaton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. He's lead it 5-3. Ready for another shot now. Adam Eaton. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He launched one over. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jason Lake will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His 2nd hit tonight. And as you see there, his total places him 2nd on the Nationals in that category. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put
fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Sean Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. This is pulled into right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. Michael Franco will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Montero gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired. 2 down now. Ready for another chance. J.P. Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First bat. Missed with a slider. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Eaton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. And it remains 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front. And it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And he's back easily. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies on top, 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason Lake.
Tommy Joseph will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to short. Turner loves it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Benoit sets. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Ready with the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Shot toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Turner at second with 2 down. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a double play victim last time around. Popped high in the air. Murphy over to his left. And that ends the inning. Phillies 5-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I don't care how you find your way on in the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
Let's see. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. The 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 9th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Ryan Madson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Carlos Santana now. Career numbers with Madson. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap, and he gets to be the hero himself.
Hit hard to third. From his knees to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Andrew Knapp. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 0-2 pitch. Crawford's on the move. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, Hector Tommy Hunter.
Odubel Herrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And